Hello children, in this module we'll do a poem named Foreign Lands by Robert Louis Stevenson. First of all, let's recite the poem. Afterwards, I'll explain this. Up into the cherry tree, who should climb but little me? I held the trunk with both my hands and looked abroad in foreign lands. I saw the next door garden lie, adorned with flowers before my eye, and many pleasant places more that I had never seen before. I saw the dimpling river pass and be the sky blue looking glass. The dusty roads go up and down with people tramping into town. If I could find a higher tree, farther and farther I should see, to where the grown up river slips into the sea among the ships, to where the road on either hand lead onward into fairyland, where all the children dine at 5 and all the playthings come alive. This poem is written by Robert Louis Stevenson. He was a novelist and poet who loved to travel. In this poem, the poet talks about the dreams of a little child who feels if he climbs a tree, he will be able to see many of the places. Actually, the thing is, the child is within the four walls of the house. He has not seen the places which are not far away from his house, and he is imagining about them. So, let's read and try to understand the poem according to stanza wise. First stanza, up into the cherry tree, who should climb but little me? I held the trunk with both my hands and looked abroad in foreign lands. Trunk. Trunk is the main woody stem of a tree. The child is climbing a cherry tree and he is holding the trunk with both his little hands. See this line. The child is saying, this line means I held the trunk with both my hands. The child is imagining. This is the imagination of the child. These lines show the child is using his imagination. He is saying, if I climb the cherry tree, I'll be able to see the places all around, and he describes these places as foreign lands because these places he has not ever seen. Now, what does he see? I saw the next door garden lie, adorned with flowers before my eye, and many pleasant places more that I had never seen before. The child is saying what he sees. He is able to see the next door garden that is beautifully adorned, decorated with beautiful flowers, and many more places, pleasure giving places he is able to see, which he had not seen before. The child is not far away from home, but he is looking at things which are far away from his home, imagining about them. He describes whatever he can see on climbing the tree as foreign lands. He had never seen the neighbor's garden and the other nearby places. Again he says, I saw the dimpling river pass and be the sky's blue looking glass. The dusty roads go up and down with people tramping into town. Dimpling. Dimpling means that which has a dimple or a dent. Or we can say, as the water flows, creases that folds and unfolds fold. The child says he can see the dimpling river and the sky's blue looking glass. Looking glass means mirror. The child calls the river the sky's blue looking glass because the sky is reflected on the surface of the river, creating such an image. Or the dusty roads go up and down with people tramping into town. Tramping means walking slowly and heavily. Maybe they are carrying some luggage, that's why they are walking slowly or heavily. He is able to see all those people also. Next, if the pure imagination of the child, now the child is imagining, if I could find a higher tree, farther and farther I should see. If I could find, if he is able to find even the highest tree or a higher tree, he will be able to see, he would be able to see much more from that tree. And the child imagines from that to where the grown up river slips into the sea among the ships. He'll be able to see the grown up river. The grown up river, here the grown up river means the river is no longer a thin stream, or now it is fast flowing river that is going to join the sea. It has become broad and deep. That's why the child poet is calling it the grown up river. From that top of the tree, the highest tree, he will be able to see that grown up river also. Again, the imagination of the child to where the road on either hand lead onward into fairy land where all the children dine at 5 and all the playthings come alive. He'll be able to see the road that leads into the fairyland. He'll be able to see that fairyland, that magical place where all the children have their supper, have their dinner at 5, and all the playthings. Plaything means the toys. All the toys, they become alive. He'll be able to see that place also from a higher tree. It is the imagination of the child. So, children, I feel you have understood the poem. Thank you.